Hey guys, this is Gleamson Guy coming at you after a long time with another Evil Knight related video. This is just a quick update about the status of my machine. For those who are just tuning into this channel, I started posting videos of this really rare game by Konami. It's a 3-player House of the Dead style rail shooter, and I bought the cabinet a few years ago really cheap. I spent a few $100 to repair it, and that kind of brings me to the status of it now. So the board still boots up, but the game is playing blind. There was a burning smell coming from the monitor, and I looked, and there was some kind of transistor that was glowing red hot. I bet that's the issue. I have no experience with discharging monitors or anything, and it is dangerous. It can kill you. I mean, these things have, freaking tons of electricity. But I've been watching videos, and rather than hiring someone else to repair this game again, because the first time it was so freaking expensive, and honestly, the repairs kind of left a lot to be desired. But, I mean, I got the game working. I'm going to have to work on this game some more. The good news is that the board still boots up, and here's a particular cabinet. It's a little bit dark, apologize. Here's a side art with the trio of the characters. A little bit of backstory on this cabinet. So I mentioned, bought it cheap a few years ago, about $100 bucks. It was in a barber shop downtown Chicago, and it came not working. The board was not working. Neither was the monitor. There was a horizontal line through it, but I could see lettering and stuff. So I did some research on the Konami M2 hardware, which this game runs, and I kind of deduced that it was going through the dreaded hardware error. There's a timekeeping chip on the board with a battery. Essentially, when it dies, the game won't boot up, but you can replace it. So I hired someone, they fixed it and everything. But there's only one gun that works for it. Actually, something I don't think I really have talked about. Let me try to get a good angle of this. Here is an original Evil Knight shotgun, although it was listed as being used for Crypt Killer, so I kind of wonder if Konami took the Crypt Killer shotguns and reused them for Evil Knight. Maybe to, for cost reasons, I have no idea. I picked this up. It needs to be wired, but it's pretty complete and in decent shape. This is what the shotgun looks like. You get the pump. In the game itself, I think you have 4 bullets, and of course, you can pump to reload. You also can shoot outside the screen, which I think is interesting, and probably they threw that mechanic in there just in case the pump isn't working. I played Evil Knight on location once at the Gulf Mill Mall in Niles, Illinois, and the shotgun was the only working gun, but it would not pump to reload, so I had to shoot outside the screen. But I managed to get through a decent chunk of the game on one credit. No, it was super hard. So this particular cabinet was taken home, and I remember my dad told me, doesn't work, consider it wall art. But then I got it repaired eventually, thanks to someone else, thanks to an arcade repairman, and have owned this game and done footage because this is extremely rare. It came out in 1998, the same year as House of the Dead 2. Some people consider it the successor to Crypt Killer, which was another 3-player rail shooter by Konami, released 2 years prior. What else to say? This cabinet actually used to be an NBA Jam Tournament Edition. And I'll have to do this, I'll show this in better depth in another video, but I actually found this folder full of all kinds of different NBA Jam stuff, including what looked like a kind of a bracket, an NBA Jam bracket that you can write on with a dry erase marker. Essentially, if you wanted to do tournaments. Some very fascinating stuff, and I'll have to share it with you guys sometime. And I've already done videos. I'm just remembering as I film this, because I haven't done a video in a while. I've done better videos of the artwork in particular. So I guess they took an NBA Jam Tournament Edition and threw it away and put Evil Knight in its place. So it's got the side art in both. The side art on, where I'm filming it right here, it's a little bit rougher, but it's still complete. As at the time of this video, it's $100 bucks. It's pricey, but someone is selling a set of Evil Knight side art. NOS. So That might be something, if you have Evil Knight and you don't have the side art and you want to go for it, it's difficult to find, but someday it'd be awesome if this artwork, and I can help in any way, this artwork can be reproduced. And, you know, if you want to get the artwork and you have the board and nothing else, considering that the marquee, the instruction art is so rare, if it could be reproduced for people, that would be awesome. So the rule of thumb here is, that's the wrong kind of phrase. The plan moving forward is, when I have the time and I'm busy with school, I'd love to learn how to discharge. I think the term is discharge the monitor. So look into the monitor, because that's the one thing that's plaguing this game, but otherwise it boots up fine and you can hear the game. Another thing I should also mention is I got a burned copy of the disc, and I've been waiting for this for a while. I mentioned this in another comment that I posted on one of my videos. Essentially, I had an original Evil Knight disc, because this game, the hardware has a disc drive and it has, you know, the game disc on it. Won't boot without it. It was scratched. A lot of the music tracks weren't playing right. I was waiting a while, and then finally, shout out to Anthony Bacon, a local collector, who hooked me up with a burned copy of the disc that runs perfectly. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I was sending him my original disc to see if he can look at it and maybe try to fix the scratches. It got lost in the mail. I just got an email today from the United States Postal Service that they tried to look for it and couldn't find it. I guess it's a learning lesson. From this point forward, I'll be sticking with FedEx, which sucks because I'm going to have to deal with United States Postal Service again. Just bought a movie poster, and I'll be shipped here. And hopefully I won't have to, you know, it won't be lost. But Anthony sent me not only a burned copy of Evil Knight, well, 2 of them, burned copies of the discs, and they run perfectly. The music is playing again. The Game Over track, which wasn't playing before, it now is. It just sucks that I can't even really truly test it and play through the whole game because of the monitor. But he also gave me burned copies of 2 other Konami M2 games. Battle Tryst, which is a 3D fighting game, and Heat of 1198, a soccer game, both running on the same Konami M2 hardware, which is special because for those who are unfamiliar, in the late 1990s, Konami used this kind of hardware on 5 different games, including Evil Knight and the PAL version, Hell Knight, and it's based off a canceled gaming system, the Panasonic M2, the successor to the 3DO. Anthony Bacon, he actually plans to, and I'll link to his channel in the description because I'm excited. Sometime coming up, he's going to be posting some videos about the M2 as well as the different games that the Konami M2 has to offer. Last time I talked to him, he's got like 3 different Total Vice boards, and because I kind of lost interest in Total Vice, I have the marquee and I have the instructional artwork, and sometime I'm going to sell it to him. I think he mentioned it once to me, but it'd be neat. And I talked about this earlier in this video, which is going on 8 minutes and 33 seconds. Holy shit. He mentioned that it'd be cool to reproduce this artwork and just do documentation. He has one of the 2 instructional artwork slips for Evil Knight, but not the other. So I'll help in any way I can. Kind of a cheesy way to close this, but I just want to say, I know these videos aren't the best quality, but, you know, I'm passionate about Evil Knight. I grew up with this game. You know, I played this in many arcades in Chicago growing up, and, you know, I think what matters to me is not the subscriber count. I just, you know, bring back memories in any way, and I apologize that these videos aren't the best quality. I just don't have a lot of time. I don't have the best video stuff, you know, the video filming stuff. But for those who have subscribed to this small channel, for those who have commented even, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And at the very least, I hope that these videos, and it seems to be proven the case, I just hope that these videos rejuvenate a little bit of interest in not only Evil Knight, but the rest of the Konami M2 games. It's a, you know, a unique system that doesn't have a lot of documentation at the moment, but courtesy of Anthony Bacon and I will surely link to his channel in the description because he has helped me so much with this game. I appreciate it. He's helped other people as well who have owned Evil Knight and other Konami M2 games. He will be posting some videos sometime documenting, pretty much all the M2 stuff. And needless to say, I'm excited because the more documentation for this unique bit of hardware, the better. So that's the end of my update. I hope to fix the monitor. Again, thank you to everyone who even just commented or liked or subscribed. Thank you guys so much. I love making these Evil Knight videos because I'm excited. It is a really interesting game. Not the best, but it's something. And as I nearly choke on my gum while talking, I will end the video. So stay tuned for more Evil Knight videos. Like, comment, subscribe. And again, guys, thank you so much for the support. All right, this is Gleamson Guy signing out. Take care.